Welcome everybody. Today I'm doing a very special video. We are hitting the filming locations of the 1982 Steven Spielberg classic E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial. And we're starting it off at the house where a lot of scenes happen right there. One of the first scenes, Elliot actually came down the driveway and got the pizza from the delivery driver. And then a little later on in the film, see some of the feds kind of driving by in their van, listening into conversations. And that's kind of how they found where E.T. was being held at, or well, wasn't being held, but where he was hiding out with Michael and Elliot. And then later, when the feds swarmed the property, they were all parked in the street here, and they set up like their little quarantine zone. And of course had that like big bubble tube running up the driveway to the house. But yeah, this is where a lot of the scenes took place, right here. And if you like the video, please give it a like. And as always, please don't forget to subscribe. For more, we're gonna have more videos like this coming up, and you're not gonna want to miss them. I have another one. Another filming location video. I'm not sure if it's going to be dropped yet or not by the time this one comes out. I don't know what order, but please make sure to check that one out. That's a very special one to me as well. So yeah, we're hitting as many of the filming locations from E.T. as possible in this video. And it's going to be a very fun video, and I'm going to try to have like the then and now shots. So we're going to see what it's like now and then try to show what it was like during the movie, So yeah, let's have some fun. Check out some cool movie location history. And here we are at the trick-or-treating scene. The kids would have went out trick-or-treating, and they took E.T. with them. And of course E.T. was under the white sheet and walking down that way. And coming towards them, there was the little Yoda costume. And of course E.T., he saw that and he wanted to go with Yoda. But he wasn't allowed to, so. But yeah, that scene took place right here. And you can actually match up the homes. You would have been able to see the house down at the end a lot clearer, but the trees have kind of grown up. But the house down at the end of the street, you can clearly tell. Right here is where all the kids would have come to wait for the school bus. And some of them were just standing kind of in the middle of the road. And Michael, he was kind of just standing in the roadway right in front of the bus as the bus was pulling up. And then Elliot just rides his bike off,
You're such a sinner supremist.
Zero charisma.
Sinner supremist.
Zero charisma.
Sinner supremist.
Shut up, Greg.
Sinner supremist.
Zero.
Alright, and we were able to get to the scene where Elliot is riding his bike along this dirt road on his way to the forest. Oh, this is awesome. Alright, and this is the scene where Michael, I believe, first noticed that he was being followed. Right here, and you can tell this is the location. That house right there still looks pretty much the same as it did in the movie. Yeah, Michael would have come riding this way. The car would have been going down that way and turned into the street right here, following him right there on his bike. Alright, and this is the scene where the feds were chasing Michael. The fed would have come in right in that alley right there, and you can't really see, but this lemon tree is kind of blocking the way, but Michael would have been coming right over this way, like in back of that house, riding his bike down the alley here. And the Fed would have been coming right in from the alley right there to come and chase him. Right through here. Then the camera would cut to a little further down the alley. Michael would have made basically kind of a U-turn, and he went up the hill right there, just like that, right by this box. And you can, this concrete box and everything was still here in the movie, and is still here today. He went right up that hill as the two Fed cars were coming down the alley toward him. And this is the location where Michael and Elliot, when they stole the van, they came driving down the road right there, and they would be making a right turn at the intersection, and that plastic like tube bubble came disconnected and rolling right here in the middle of the intersection. Right here. That was a great scene. Alright, and we have arrived at the park where Michael and Elliot, with a very sick ET, when they stole the van, they pulled up right here, right in front of the little caterpillar thing right there. And they would have ditched the van right here. All the kids would have ditched the van right here. Alright, and this is where the first chase scene happened on the bikes. And you can actually match up that house right there on the corner on the right side. Yeah, right here. We have arrived at another bike chase scene. The kids would have been riding their bikes from the left side, turning onto this street right here. The police car would have been coming from the right side, coming up and turning onto this street to follow them. And that house directly in the center is completely visible in the movie too. Very cool. Alright, now we have arrived at one of the most iconic locations in the movie. This is where Elliot and the kids were riding their bikes with E.T. in the basket. They would be riding up this way, and the police cars would be right up there by the stop sign waiting for them. Alright, and then the camera actually moved over to this side of the street, and the two police cars, well, the police cars would have been right about there, and the kids coming north on, what is this, White Oak? Yeah. And they would have taken flight right over the police cars right there. Probably the most iconic location of the movie. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the ET filming locations. And if you do, give the video a like. And please consider subscribing. It helps out a lot and I would really appreciate it. And as always, thank you for watching. And I will see you all next time.